Oh, hello, hello. Thank you all for taking your time to stop, look, and listen in our divine appointment here today. I'm Sandra, and I'm, stop that, Rusty, so honored and completely excited to bring to you today another one full hour of Calling All Angels Hotline. That's right, right here. And I have the one and only Rusty Piazza.
Hello, everyone.
Yes, we're so excited. We missed you last month.
Miss being here, but my son got married last month, and that's why I had to miss.
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. They're very happy.
Many blessings of prosperity and abundance all around.
They had been together 10 years when they got married.
Well, that love is so strong that it unites everybody.
Absolutely.
Yes.
It was a beautiful wedding. They did a wonderful job.
Yes, I was rooting for you from behind the scenes. So today, I'm so excited because I want to tell everyone out there that not only are we airstreaming live on public access TV from the web, but we are also on demand. So if you go to www, if you're not on the Facebook feed today, www Public Access TV, Fort Wayne, Indiana, Channel 2, you can see we're on there, and that's in demand. We're moving up in the world, Rusty.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Making it happen.
Yes, we're making it happen.
Yes. Absolutely.
I was thinking, I just want to share with everyone, I was thinking about your message from the chapel the other day, your message, and you were talking about basically retraining your thoughts to create more potential and attract more things.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and what I got out of that is a new and improved series coming out.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Blossom a new series.
Yes, but meanwhile, we have our jobs to do here today, and we're going to open the phone lines. And I think that the number is live on the screen. If not, I'll tell you, it's 260-422-3902. The phone lines are open. You can begin this one full hour with Rusty and I giving you a message.
Absolutely.
All you have to do is say, hello. What do you think about that?
Absolutely. Say hello, hello.
Yeah. So I see the phone's already on, and we're about ready to take the first caller.
All right.
Are you ready?
Always.
Yeah.
Here
we go.
All right. Hello.
Hello, Rusty. This is Andrew.
Hi. Blessings to you. How are you doing, my friend?
Blessings. I'm doing all right. Just looking for more inspiration in my life, I guess. If looking out at the trees isn't enough for me. Well, do I just say? Do I have a question? Do I go?
What about
Go
the
ahead.
magic word? Hello?
Hello.
There you go.
So you have a question you want me to answer. Okay, go for it.
Well, let's see. Maybe not necessarily a question. I'll just explain something, and then probably a question will arise.
All right.
I feel like I have pretty much everything that I need, and everything that I'm doing. And I've gotten to this place, for some reason, I feel like I'm not inspired in my life right now. And I don't know, it just feels weird because I feel like I'm in a good place, but I'm just not inspired. I haven't really had inspiration for the last couple months, and I've just sort of been sitting around. And I guess, like, I just want to know how I can be more inspired to be me.
Okay, let me interrupt you. Okay, sometimes Spirit puts us in a place of calmness, of just sitting back for a little while, and there are reasons for that. You know, we can't go 100 all the time. Sometimes we have to go back because there's soul work and things that we need to do. You know, it makes us stronger so we are able to help other people. You know what I mean? So sometimes being like that, it makes you feel uninspired, because what it does is it adds a spark to you even more to be able to channel the energy and the new knowledge and stuff that you're getting to move forward. I actually see you doing a lot more healings and doing an actual practice. I see you going to somebody's shop that does this kind of stuff and working like kind of part-time, 2-3 times a week, and being able to go in and do energy healing and things like that. I actually see you doing that within, I would say, 1 to 3 months, and I know that's a wide variety of time, but it just depends on what you do, what you want to do. I really feel like the reason why you have been feeling stagnant and stuff like that is because you needed that rest. You do. Sometimes you have to recharge your battery, and it kind of, when you're recharging your battery, you get to the point that you want to go 100 forward, and sometimes they just want you to sit back and everything and try to figure out what to do, live life, enjoy just being for a little while, and then they will work you a lot more. I also see that new gifts and abilities are coming to you, that a lot more energy is flowing through you. You're retraining your mind in a different kind of way, and that it is good. It's not stagnant. You're not stagnant at all. You are constantly forward movement. There is constant forward movement going on with you. And so just appreciate those little things, you know, and just appreciate being for a little while, because when they start working you, you will work. You understand?
Yeah. Yes, I do, absolutely. It all rings truth with me, and yeah, just pausing for a little while to be able to be and relax and experience what it's like to be, I don't want to say normal, but, you know, with light workers and energy workers, it's not really a normal life. So I just fell out of that for a little while.
But do you have a grandfather on your father's side that's in spirit?
I do.
He steps forward. I just wanted to tell you that he's with you. He also brings, I don't know if he has a brother or your uncle that would come in, but he brings a man with him. He's coming in. They're just giving you lots of love. They're actually proud of you because they feel like you're more stable in your life. You know, you're more stable now than I feel like you've ever truly been. You're at peace with yourself, and they like that. There's also a lady that steps in on the mother's side of the family. This could be a grandmother. I really can't tell who she is, but she comes in with a lot of love and compassion. Love and compassion, that's what I hear. Compassion, and I see like her blowing like hearts at you. Aww. Really, is that your grandmother on your mother's side? She's still alive, isn't she?
On my mom's side, no. She just passed a couple years ago.
Okay. Well, maybe that's then that must be who it is. Sometimes when they pass, their energies are so new they don't know how to come through. So that could be why she is so faint to me. But I know I see a lot of love coming from her. You and her must have been really close. There's also, I see a guardian angel that is with you at this time. The guardian angel is a beautiful, beautiful woman. Ariel, her name is Ariel, Archangel Ariel. Call upon her. She's going to send you a lot of love. She's been sending you a lot of love, but there's an energy in this love that she's sending you that you're really going to be able to use it even more than you do anyway.
Wow. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, Rusty. I just have chills throughout my whole body, and I think I'm probably going to cry when I get off the phone.
Oh. Well, just acknowledge that they are around you and they love you, and you do have family and friends that are with you all the time. You know, we are never alone, and they do help you, and things will move. Just, you know, it's time to manifest the things that you want. If you want to do healings, affirm it. I already believe that it is already happening, and the universe will bring it back to you. That's something I did a lesson Thursday about how to manifest your desires, the universal laws and everything. And you know, when we ask the universe for something and we're asking like we do not have it, we usually don't get it. But when you tell the universe and thank them for things that you already have, even if you don't see it in your physical world, you have it. You know, we rob ourselves from our own blessings because what we do is we ask for something like we're in lack of, and then we cancel out our own asking of these things. We have to affirm that we already have received everything that we need, and it comes, it's like, you know, it's almost like a fruit tree. You can just pick off the tree of the fruits of anything. Everything is energy. What you bring into, what you send out is what you bring back, and what you desire is already there for you.
That's right here, right now. And what I desire is to see these phone lines completely filling up this entire space. Angel, are you okay out there? Andrew?
Yes.
Good,
yes.
good. Well, keep
yes.
in touch, okay? And thank you so much for calling. We're going to keep moving forward, onward, upward, goodward, and Godward.
Blessings,
thank you,
my
everybody.
friend.
Blessings.
You're welcome.
Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So, I think we should take a moment to shout out to some of these individuals on Facebook, because we are live there too, and these are coming from your feed, correct?
Yes.
And I think my feed's tied into that. I'm
Yes,
not
it
sure,
should be.
Anyway, somebody did ask the question, should they call in or should they
Daniel.
respond on Facebook? Responding on Facebook is really good. However, I'm hands-free today because I want to be here to help out everyone.
Right.
So I would love
If
for
you
everyone
if
to
you
call.
can call in. I mean, if you send a question or something on Facebook, we'll try to get to it. Sometimes it goes past and we can't, and so we appreciate y'all watching, though. We do. If we have any other callers, if not, the number is on there. The access number is 260-422-3902. Call in if you are in the United States. If not, send a message on Facebook.
I want to just sideline a little bit about your message at the chapel the other night, and talking about affirmations, how important and valuable. And one of my key mentors was Louise L. Hay, and she recently was 90 and made her transition. I feel that her presence is here today because we've tapped into that again. That's a very strong message and gentle reminder for individuals out there to retrain their thinking. And sometimes, like even when Andrew was talking about being in that spot, it's another opportunity to recreate again.
Right. Well, Spirit, one thing I know for a fact is Spirit will give you a break on purpose, because if there's things in your life that you need to take care of, or energies you need to download in yourself and get used to it, you need that rest. You can't always be going and giving out your energy to somebody else. You need to recoup that yourself, you know. But the power of manifestation, the power of thought, is us retraining our brain, and it's very important, you know. It didn't take us to be the way we are overnight in the first place, so it don't take overnight to heal ourselves, you know. But it is our responsibility to do that. You know, it's very simple. You cannot stop a negative thought. You can only replace it with a positive affirmation.
Well, guess what? We got another phone
Yes?
call.
Who's on the line?
So we're
Hello,
waiting.
everybody. It's Danielle.
Hey, Danielle. How are you?
I'm good. I had a good night's sleep, so I am not going to complain.
Well, that's good. So how can I help you today?
Well, I was just thinking about your message Thursday, like how Sandra was brought up, and how my message that you gave me Thursday had me thinking about I have to change my life in that area. And I'm not happy in that area, and I've been trying to meditate more than I have been. And I've been changing spiritually, and I'm hoping maybe Spirit can help me explain what happened to me when I meditated the other day. I don't quite frankly understand it, and maybe they can help me like understand what exactly happened maybe.
Okay. I feel like when you were meditating, you opened yourself up. First of all, it's very important to protect yourself. You know, you got to think you got energies that are around you that are out of your control.
Right.
Not all of them are light, and you know that. And I feel like you opened yourself up and made yourself vulnerable, and that you got a taste of dark. You got a taste of what was around you, and it was to show you that not everything is love and light. There is true darkness in this world, unfortunately. That's why us light workers are here to transmute that into love and light. And so it gave you an outside view of something that you didn't want to tap into. Didn't you feel bad when you experienced it?
I mean, yeah, like it was a good day, and then all of a sudden, like I told you, everything had like a ethereal look to it. Everything was hazy, and then I felt like I was really in hell. From head to toe, I was on fire, and I just felt aggravated and angry and just disgusted at everything that I was looking at. And I don't know, it was just absolutely insane. I felt like, and then like I started, like my left arm started to twitch really hard, and it was just, I don't understand, like it was just I've never heard anything about that like that before, so that's I was so confused.
That right there is you tapping into a dimensional shift. You know, I mean, there's many dimensions that are on top of one another here. You know, it's not just this 3D physical world. There's many dimensions. And so when you did that, you tapped into something that you couldn't control. Like I said, it was darker in energy and stuff like that. And maybe your guides allowed that to happen for you to understand how important it truly is to protect yourself and how important it is for you to purge that stuff out of your life. You know, I mean, you're such a wonderful, loving soul. I know that. You're a friend of mine, and I love you and adore you. But the thing about it is there's energies that are around you that are not of love and light. They're very dark in nature. They're very hateful. And so that is around you all the time. And so you have to be very diligent about how to protect yourself. You know, I always talk about protect yourself with the divine bubble of light. Call upon the Christ consciousness. Call upon the diamond veils of protection. You know, I mean, these are things that you have to do, because the more spiritually enlightened that you become, the more darkness will try to attract to you, because they want to be that light. They want to snuff that light out is what they want. And so they will do anything in their power to take your energy and your light. That's what the dark does. The dark is the lack of knowledge. The dark is ignorance. The dark is evil, you know, and the light is all of God's glory, and the light is there for us to transmute it. But like I said, there's many other dimensions. They're not just all good. And so you really have to try to take care of that. I feel like it was a wake-up call for you, a little bit of wake-up call for you to start to purge a little more of the things that you need to purge out of your life. Or somebody else needs to purge some of the dark stuff that they're dealing with. You know, and it's affecting you in many different ways. And that's just not right. You know, it's not.
Okay. All right, well, before I go, I have somebody who wants to say hi. Hi.
Hi, baby doll.
Oh, my goodness.
How
Hello.
are you?
We got to get her to say hello. Can you give us a hello?
Say hello. You want to say hi to Rusty and Sandra?
Can she see us?
She's like, I don't want to say it. I'm eating.
Oh.
All right. Well, blessings to y'all. Take care. And if you have any other questions, get a hold of me later.
All right, no problem.
All right.
Holy kisses.
Oh, you want to say hi now? Go ahead. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, my gosh, she's darling.
Yeah, she is. Thank you, Danielle. Blessings to you. We'll talk to you later.
All right, bye.
Bye.
That was quite interesting to see where, you know, an experience continues to build until it is shattered. And what I mean by this is I think we need more opportunities for individuals to work their transformation. That showed me that there's an opportunity with her circumstance, a setting to work through that. You know,
Spirit does give us what we need. You know, when she went through that, I feel like she went through that for a wake-up call. Like she was protected. I know she was protected, but they let her see that, because that is just a manifestation of the energies that are around, and she tapped into that because she was wide open. You know, she was wide open. She opened herself. She wasn't protected, and that kind of energy is there and around her. And so it makes you stronger. You know, makes you learn. Wait a minute, there's other things out there. You know, when you're opening it up. I mean, that's like Ouija boards.
Oh,
Ouija boards is a divination tool that you cannot control. You use the Ouija board and you open doorways that you cannot control what's coming through. You know, there are divination tools like a pendulum. You know, there's all kinds of different things that you can use. Tarot cards are good. Some people like tarot cards, some don't. I use oracle cards because I talk with spirit. You know, the oracle cards I use are what they are, and the symbolism in them can mean, a rose can mean 50 different things to 50 different people. But because of the spirit, I don't rely on what's just on the card. It just kind of gives me a catalyst of how the reading's going to go.
I think, again, it primarily just verified how important this hotline is today for that individual who had that.
Well, Okay, well, the thing about it is like for us to do this show, you know, it takes guts to come here on live TV, on Facebook Live, and do readings for people. Most of the people I do readings on the phone, I've never met. They're across the world and stuff like that. And so you really have to have gifts and ability to be able to read somebody over the phone, because it's different than when you're sitting here and you've got spirits that I could see and your energies and stuff like that. Well, I mean, it truly takes gifts and ability, but the whole reason we're here is to teach you. It's not just to give you a reading and it's like a carnival, a sideshow carnival act. That's not what it's about whatsoever. It is to show you that spirits do and communicate with each and every one of us all the time. We all have these gifts and abilities. We're all psychic to a certain extent. It's you work at it. It's like a muscle. You have to work it out and constantly work it. I have seen and spoke to spirit my whole life. So it's been something that's been a little bit easier for me because it's already been available to me.
I noticed you're sitting down today.
Yeah.
You haven't stood up today.
I've also lost weight.
Most times you come on the show, you stand up.
Yeah, I'm sitting.
You're sitting down.
And I'm actually staying pretty still for things.
Yeah. You think it's because you just woke up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I work nights. I work 11 to 7, then run home, go to bed, and then get up, take a shower, and then an hour later I'm like, hi.
Yeah, I just want to mention to everyone out there on Facebook, you're right along with us. We are one here at the Access TV station. And if you wanted to go online, on Airstream, on demand, and see the entire set here, and see what's on the screen, hear more of the people's questions, all you have to do is go to Access TV, Fort Wayne, Indiana, and then click on Channel 2. Click on Channel 2.
Hi, Linda. I see you. Blessings to you. Send hearts.
Oh, there's lots of hearts going on out there. Yeah.
I really do like doing it on Facebook because, you know, we are on a local TV, but, you know, because of the Facebook, it goes around. I got so many friends that are all over the world that are beautiful people, and I love it because, you know, they see posts that I do and me being goofy and stuff like that, but they get a chance to see what it is we do.
And I really, really appreciate everyone out there. When I repost these pre-recorded shows on both my Facebook and on my channel, my YouTube channel, the more that everyone likes them and subscribes, the more it gives us opportunity to make more. So it's for all. It's for all.
Yeah, it is. And it's valuable information. You know, everybody's looking for answers, you know, and it's really nice to hear different perspectives. I mean, if you really think about it, we all kind of talk about the same things. We just use different words. They all have the same meaning.
Yeah, you're
right. You know, religion and spiritualism has a lot of the same thoughts and meaning. It's just, you know, a lot of times religion kind of tells you what you're supposed to be thinking. You know, spiritualism is finding the God in you and me. You know, is finding that we are connected to everything. We are not separated from nothing. When we come into this 3D world, we feel like we're separated. People all the time feel so alone. They feel like nobody's there for them, but yet they have a whole wall of angels and friends and family that are around them all the time, just wanting to communicate and help them in some way. And I always say that a lot to people, especially on the Access TV, is because how many people are sitting at home right now feeling like nobody loves them and they're all alone. And I am here to tell you, we are here to tell you that you're not alone. God is always with you, and loved ones are always with you, and you are always surrounded by angels and guides and guardians, always. And it's very important, you know, just meditate, pray, send out positive thoughts. You know, you get back what you give in this world. I give all the time because I give because I want to give. It's just in me. But what I receive back is so much more than what I give because I have a blessed life. I truly have a blessed life. I have wonderful people that adore me and I adore, and who could ask for anything more? And I'm able to help and make a change in this world by doing healings, by doing readings, cord cuttings, you know.
Well, you're beyond an angel in training. You're an angel role model. How's that? In the seen and unseen.
I don't say that I'm an angel, but I got a wall of them behind me.
I do. I think that is my purpose on the planet, is to co-create heaven on earth and be at peace 98% of the time.
Live by example. You know, I feel like you know, how you treat people is how people will perceive you. You know, people will perceive you by what they've been through. We've all been through horrible things. I've been through horrible things, but it's what we learn from. You know, our soul is here to learn. It is, and it's through the trials and tribulations and the traumas that we go through is that our soul strengthens. You know, on the other side, we're happy. Our soul and our spirit is happy on the other side. We put ourselves on hell, on this earth, you know, for us to go through the things that we go through. So when you're playing the victim and you're missing the whole meaning why you went through the things that you went through, you're still not learning anything. You got to take your emotions, put them to the side a little bit and go, okay, why did I go through the things that I went through? And then it starts to make a little more clear why you went through the things you went through, or why somebody else put you through the things that you went through. You know, people will come into your life and destroy your whole life. They can tear you down in a week, you know, and you think, well, why did I allow this person to tear me down when I was in a peaceful place when they came? Because you allowed it. You allowed it. How did you deal with it? It's not what we go through, it's how we go through it.
Giving and taking.
Well, if you let somebody come into your life in a week, a month, or whatever, and just destroy it altogether, then you wasn't very centered and grounded in the first place. You know, you should be able to deal with that stuff in ease and stride and be like, okay, God, I give it to you. There's nothing I can do about this. I send them love, I send them light, but they need to go. And when you wake up, too, people have to go out of your life. You know, your friends and family will tear you down. Nobody will stab you in the back quicker than your own family sometimes. But sometimes consciously, when you are lifting up in conscious, there's people that have to fall away from you because they will tear you down because they don't care about where you are spiritually. They just want what they want.
That is the truth.
No,
that is the
unfortunately.
Truth.
A lot of broken people in this world.
But I tell you something, for me, in preparing for this show and preparing each day and getting through it all, and when I look in that mirror, and if I don't like what I see in that mirror, it's up to me to change that.
That's true.
It's up to me to say, I love you. Just like I love you, and I love you, and you, and you, and you,
you know what you know what I do when I look in the mirror? What? I giggle to myself. That's like me dyeing my beard, like when I had the blue beard and everything.
Like
I liked it. It made me so happy. It just made me laugh all the time. It really did. But, you know, you have to love yourself, and it took me years. I'm a 46-year-old man, and I act like a kid, but I'm very responsible. But I go out every week on my reset night, and I go dance, and I outdance half the 20-year-olds half my age.
Some night I'm going to come out there and bring a camera with me just so I can see this.
You are not doing me like that.
What do you think, everybody on Facebook? Should I take a camera out to his dance party on a Thursday night somewhere?
Go out and come dancing with me. They like that.
They said it. Hey, listen, the phone lines are open now, and you can go ahead and pick that phone up right now and say hello and get a message. And know that it's not only for you, but it's for the greatest and highest good of everyone. That number is on the screen. It's 260-422-3902. We want to hear from you, wherever you are. Right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Because wherever you are, we are.
We are everywhere. You are everywhere.
Yeah.
You are love.
Sobi-chan, and Autumn, and Cesar. Oh my goodness, this is all around the world, Rusty.
Yep.
One world.
And I love that. That's why I really like Facebook, because you know, Facebook can be used two different ways. You know, people can be negative. Do you know nobody ever says anything negative on my Facebook ever? Like ever. I wouldn't allow it, first of all. That's not what my page is about. But you know, I talk to beautiful people all around the world. You know that, because of my job. I work 3 to 11 half the week and night shifts, so I'm able to talk to people, you know, across the world.
While I'm sleeping, getting my beauty rest.
It amazes me, though, how humanity is. Like, where you live is how you're kind of brainwashed and what you learn. You know, the culture there, the religion, the mindset of things, you know. And it's really interesting to speak spiritual things to people all around the world, because their ideas are so different all the same theme in the end, but they're so different how they look at things and how they believe, you know, and there's no separation. What just is my biggest sadness for humanity is that people look at people for the skin color. Like, how that to me is just unacceptable. I never understood that.
Do you know what? And I'm glad you said that, because lately I've been surrounding myself with love and light, but hearing a lot of different things from different people, and I'm like, okay, Spirit, what's this all about? It's come up to heal. Now is the time for this to heal.
When you hate anybody, when you truly hate anybody for the color of their skin, it's just unacceptable. Okay, we have a caller. We'll go back to that.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you for calling the Angels Hotline.
Hi, this is Cindy.
We can't. Otto, volume, please.
You said Betty?
I'm sorry, this is Cindy, Arlinda's mom.
Oh, really? Hello, blessings.
Hi, how are you?
I'm blessed. I'm good. How about yourself?
Good.
How may I help you today?
Well, I just wanted to know what kind of, I don't know, future that you see for me and, you know, coming up. I just kind of want to know if you see anything coming up for me good, financially, anything at all.
Actually, that's funny. Before you even said financially, I actually see that you are going to be coming into a little bit of money. I don't see a huge amount of money at this time, but I do see, I don't know if this is work related or I don't know how it'll be coming, tell you the truth. I just know that there is money coming for you. I see a steady flow of money, which is always a good thing. And then I see a spike. I literally see a spike in like right before Christmas. I feel like I don't know if you're going to get a Christmas bonus or something like that, or somebody's going to bless you, but I do see like right before Christmas a spike of money, but an even flow. I also see there's a lady stepping in on the mother's side of the family. Is your grandmother on the mother's side of the family in spirit?
Yes.
Okay, she steps in. Did you know her very well?
Not my mother's mother.
Okay,
No.
well, see, that's exactly who this is. I asked that for a reason, because the connection between you and her, it seems like you did not know her very well, but she has been with you since she's passed. You know, one thing I have found out that a lot of times when we do not know family members on the earth plane, that when they pass, they stay with us, and it's part of their soul agreement to be with us on the other side. And so I didn't feel like you knew her very well on the earth, but she's been with you. There's also a gentleman that steps in on the mother's side of the family. I feel like this is a great-grandfather, somebody you definitely did not know. Boy, I just saw him walk over. Did you see that?
I'm like, I just sit here.
That kind of surprised
supporting
me.
and surprising. Yeah.
Anyway, definitely a strong energy that steps in. You did not know him, but he does come in. You actually have a lot of friends and family. Now, I do see, and I'm not trying to upset you, I do see an angel holding a baby, so I don't know if you've lost a child or you had a miscarriage of some sort, but the archangel brings in this child. It was a boy, just to let you know that their soul is okay and that they are fine.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. Oh, okay, that means a lot to me.
Good.
It really does.
Good.
Wow. Oh, my gosh. That means so much. That really makes me happy also to hear about all that, and then my mother's side. I appreciate all of that.
Were you close to your father's side?
Kind of. Yeah, like his parents. That's about it.
Are they in spirit? Because I don't see them, but
They are.
okay. Do you have an aunt on your father's side that is in spirit too?
Oh, on my father's side, well, his brother's wife passed.
Okay, I would feel like maybe this is her because she does step in. Your grandparents on the father's side and all that are not there, but this lady does step forward. There's also a lady that's stepping in that's not family. I feel like she died in I'm going to say a car wreck. I feel like she died in a car wreck. This is many years ago. Maybe it could have been a school friend, so this was many years ago, but somebody that did die in a car wreck. I actually see a blue or green minivan. It was like a minivan that she was in. Can you picture who this is?
No, I can't.
Well, think about it. If you don't think about it now, think about it later on, and you should be able to get it.
And this is just a friend.
Yes,
a family
it was
friend?
a friend. Could have even been a
Wow.
school friend, an acquaintance of yours, or something
Yes.
like that. But they come forward for that.
Wow. Okay.
I also see. They show me a box. They're showing me a box, and I feel like you've been storing things up in this box. It's almost like a treasure box to you, like memories and stuff like that. I see that you're opening this box and you're kind of reminiscing through life and stuff. Have you been doing that lately?
A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see it being very lethargic for you and very healing for you because it brings them back how you felt when you were younger. You bring back loves and love
Yeah.
letters and different things like that that you treasure very much. There's something in the box that you're going to go through that is really going to upset you. There's a memory that's really going to kind of, I'm going to say, devastate you a little bit. Understand that those feelings are coming up at that time when it hits you. Like you're going to be reading a letter or something. I'm not sure exactly what, but when it does, it's going to make you cry and it's going to really hurt your heart. Remember what I said at this time. The reason why I'm telling you that is because it's there to heal you. It's there to clear out these energies that you've been harboring that you didn't even realize that you are harboring, but then afterwards it's really going to help clear up some space for other things to come through.
Okay. Wow. That's going to help me. I am definitely going to be paying attention to all this. Oh, my goodness. Because, yeah, I don't think I've really been paying attention too much. But, yeah, I have been thinking about, my family and stuff. And, when I was younger, there's a lot been going on in my head. Just like a whole bunch of different stuff. So I appreciate all that. That's going to help.
You're welcome. And if you ever want a reading or something from me, just get in touch with me. I don't know if you're on my Facebook, and just we could always set up a personal reading or something like that. I don't usually say that on TV, but I feel like you want more answers than I'm able to give right here on here. And if so, just get in contact with me and we'll figure it out.
Thank you so much, Rusty.
You're welcome.
All right. Talk
Blessings.
to you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That's right, and you just brought up a good point. I have given our angel volunteer your phone number at the call-in desk for anyone who would call in, who would want your information for a reading after the show, to call that number and leave a message.
All right.
If that's okay with you.
That's
I hope
fine.
you don't mind.
Yeah, and then on Facebook, y'all can get in touch with me through Messenger and stuff, and always set up a reading, because it really don't. Doing this show has been good for me in my medium work because, I'm so used to doing messages for people one-on-one, but I've done many readings on the phone and stuff, but doing it like this, and I tell you, there is a lot of spirit in here. Like every time I blink, I'm seeing spots, and whoever he was that walked by, he walked by that camera.
I just got and I don't see you like that.
I know, that's
but
what
I
I'm saying.
just
We
got
both,
a
I was
flash.
like,
It was like, how could
okay,
I'm
no,
open.
he's here.
I'm
And you're
watching-
in my bubble too.
Oh, yeah, okay. Thank you for allowing me to be in your phenomenal bubble today,
the flow,
Rusty.
The flow.
I don't feel as rusty when I'm sitting next to you, Rusty.
Getting used to my energies.
Yeah.
It's so funny. A friend of mine, Meg, she's very grounding. She's very earth. And every time I walked by her, she would just shake it. She'd be like, "You are like electric." She's like, "You're like electricity." And I'm like, "Yeah, well, I got some cosmic energies." And so I was like, "Here, hold my hand." She's like, she's an empath. She's like, "I don't know if I can take it." And so I held her hand and did energy work with her. And afterwards, she was like, "I feel high." She was like, "I feel like I'm in the cosmos." I was like, "Yeah, I'm kind of galactic." It was funny because it really affected her so
yeah.
swiftly. Like she couldn't take me walking behind her. She'd be like, "Wow." It was funny. I love that. I love that.
Well, let's acknowledge everyone on Facebook here a second while everyone
there.
out there has their eyes on the screen. We do have Facebook Live on the set here on the Calling All Angels hotline.
James.
Yeah, hi James and Heather
Deb.
and Deb. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Awesome. I'm glad y'all are tuning in.
So the phone lines are open for a short moment, and while they're open, I would like to inform everyone of something else that's very exciting and special. That anyone out there who is on the Access TV station live streaming today, they can see the first episode of TV Angels Talk my second show, live, Soul Relationships at 5 p.m.
At 5.
on Channel 1. So I'm on Channel 1 and 2.
All right. Doing things.
Yeah. So you'll have to come on Channel 1 when you have your program together for more teaching.
Right.
I think
I
people
would
need that.
I would like to do it and do like my lesson, the universal laws,
Yeah.
power of manifestation. You know, you said a 3, didn't you say a 3-part? You know, like we could do
Yeah.
universal laws in 2 episodes and then do the power of manifestation. You know.
Well, what I would like within the first 12 episodes would be an intro to the break-off, because I see you growing and changing. So could you fit in 3 of those segments into 26 minutes?
No. No,
What do you think,
no.
everybody? Well, here's what I want your help with. I want you to like every one of these shows that Rusty is on, because that helps me to make more
All right. Yeah.
and helps him
And
to grow.
And it gets the word out. You know, we're here
Yeah.
to teach. I always say teaching and preaching. But we're here to teach and try to, you know, we're not telling you what to do in your life. We're teaching you how to do it for yourself. I mean, it's your own personal spiritual responsibility. It's nobody else. All you can do is plant the seeds for someone to help them in whatever way you can and send them on the right direction. You know, it's so important. It really
Yeah,
is.
it's a purpose.
Hi, Linda.
We're purposeful here.
Yes, there's a
We're
purpose.
purpose-filled here
We're
today.
purpose-filled.
I do have a fragrant display of communication coming through
Right.
when I'm sitting next to you. Can you believe this? Yeah.
That lady that I did that reading for, though, boy, she brought a lot of spirit through, because when I was talking to her, boy, all kinds of stuff was walking around. That makes me wonder, you know, that
What
kind
does it make you wonder?
Well, because of that kind of intense energies, it just makes me wonder what's around her. Like I feel like there could be some darkness around her too. You know, not just all light, because there was lots of things that were going on, and I don't know. I feel like she's going to call me for a reading. I feel like she needs it and wants it. There's answers that she needs.
So if you out there on Facebook would like a private reading with Rusty at a later time, you can do 2 things. You can, I am Rusty on Facebook, or you can call in here at 260-422-3902, and we'll be happy to share the number with you.
Read that out loud,
Hey,
please.
here's a message from JH. How's that? I'll just say JH, Jenna.
Jenna.
A close friend of mine suffered an arm injury yesterday. Love and light and a little healing energy sent his way would be appreciated.
Oh,
He is
absolutely.
open and accepting of it.
Absolutely.
You got it.
Our energies and the angels will be with them. Heal them up properly. Absolutely.
Prayer sent, heard, and answered.
The phone number to call the show is on this feed right here, but the phone number is 260-442.
422.
Oh, you do it.
260-422-3902.
This show, yes.
Yes, lots of laugh. Thank you, Jenna. We have 15 minutes left, and the party just got started.
All right. Yeah, I wish we could do call after call.
Well,
You know.
they have to pick up the phone and call.
You know, the thing about it is this time is hard too. Like right now with it being warm, it's like 80 here, you know, and there's so much going on a Saturday afternoon. People are out and about, you know, so I understand it.
They're getting the last of the great weather.
I don't blame
the
them.
Fall weather.
I got to wash my dogs today.
I know it. There's a
I can't.
here at the world's second largest library here in Allen County. They're having Korean Day, Korean festival right here in the library. They have Johnny Appleseed going on, and then they have something at Three Rivers going on today. Concerts or bands in the park. But again, the number is 260-422-3902.
All right, we have
We have
another
a
call.
caller.
Hello.
Hey, Rusty.
Hey, Heather.
Thank
You know who this is?
Heather.
No.
Who is it?
Linda.
Who?
Linda.
Oh, okay.
No.
Hi, you talking all sheepish.
What's up?
Hi, how are you?
What's up?
So how may I help you today?
Nothing. Just, I guess, could just hit me with what I should or need to know. I don't really have any specific questions.
Okay. You do have a lot of spirit with you. You know, I feel like they're going to bring through some of the spiritual stuff that you're going through. I mean, I know you're going through a spiritual transformation and you're truly waking up. And so it can be confusing and it can be overwhelming. So there's boundaries that you kind of have to set. And you know me very well. You know, when I'm on and when I'm working and when I'm doing the stuff that I do, I'm on. Then there's other times that I'm like with spirit, I'm like, leave me alone. Let me be, let me recoup, and I find that balance. Even though I see and speak to spirit all the time, I literally will ignore them. I'll be like, I hear you, but I'm not hearing you, you know, and you have to find that balance, and it's a matter of finding that balance. You'll realize that when you are waking up to different gifts and abilities, you really do wake up in a way that it's overwhelming. There's so many things that come to you at one time, and what happens with that is they're testing your gifts and abilities. You may be able to do something then, and then later on not be able to do it because your energies will go somewhere else and be concentrated to where it will benefit you psychically the best. Doing readings, you're very good at that. You've been doing that, and I see you continue doing that, and that being very actually lucrative for you, being able to do readings on the phone and on the internet and stuff like that. I also see that you know, if you stay in not Jacksonville, if you stay in Florida, I could see you opening up your own store and own metaphysical shop. It needs it desperately. I mean, the only thing you have is like a Wiccan shop there, and that's the only information that they can get a hold of. You need to have a spiritualist shop that has everything. Think about the money that you could make. Besides the money, who cares about the money? Think about the help that you could be to people, to be able to have the things that you need, that they need, to have healers there available, to have readings available, and to be able to actually sink your money into something that will manifest a better way for you and everybody around you. You know, you're there waking up more than you've ever been woke before, and there is nothing and no place for you to go to be able to get what you need. You need to take that to them. I see you doing that. And not an online store. I mean, I see you opening up a physical store. It's desperately needed. Don't you agree?
I agree.
That would be good. I would move down there. No, I wouldn't.
Now,
I'm not moving to Florida.
What part of Florida?
Lakeland.
Lakeland.
We're in Lakeland right now. The thing is, I really do not like Lakeland. That's my thing.
Oh. Were you affected by the hurricane?
Yeah, that's why they come up here.
Yeah,
They're in Fort Wayne.
Oh, I am so sorry I didn't get an opportunity to meet you personally, Rusty.
Yeah, we were at the table with each other.
Now I know.
Like I have to tell her to speak up.
Right.
Well, I didn't know. Anyway,
I
it
was
so
pulled in
wonderful
so
that
many
you were
different
here.
directions.
Yeah, that was a busy night for you too.
Yeah,
Apologize.
it was. But like I said, I really, even Lakeland, if you had something to do like that, you would like it better. Like your husband, he loves where he works. He's very satisfied about where he works and actually makes decent money, you know. Why not open up a store and actually do that? Because it would really benefit a lot of people. And your biggest complaint is there's not a catopatry there, you know? Well, then create a catopatry there, you know? And it would be so good because you want to do the online store, you want to do readings and stuff like that. Open up a little storefront and start getting the stuff in. The longer you're in business, the more merchandise you can get, the bigger clientele. And you would be surprised how many people will come out of the woodwork and really support it.
I was just thinking, I'll go there. What's the name of the store? I'll go there and we'll do an episode of Angels Talk.
Oh, yay.
And our soul, I'm shivering all over with this. Give us your first instinct. Can I just play a test? What would be your first instinct for a store name?
Well, see, I had it elevated is what it's called right now as far as like my online stuff. But
Maybe you
I
should just
actually recently
elevate
was
it.
thinking of changing it recently. I just haven't came up with anything yet.
Oh yeah. It's,
So
She has an online store she's starting, and it's called Elevated. And that's what I'm saying. It's not online that she needs to do it. Whoever is texting me, please stop. Anyway, but I mean, I see you needing to have a storefront because it's needed there. It is. I mean, there's one shop that is there, and like I said, it's a pagan Wiccan shop. You know, it's not a variety of things, and her biggest complaint is they don't have the things I want, you know? I mean, that's great for paganism and Wiccan and stuff like that, but that's not everything you need, and that's all there is there. There's nothing else. It's right outside of Orlando. I mean, come on, there should be a lot more stuff than that.
You build it, and everyone will be there.
One thing I say about Fort Wayne, Indiana is Fort Wayne, Indiana has a lot of spiritual community. We have elderberry, we have catopatry, we have another one, I can't think of the name, unfortunately. We have a lot of different avenues for people to go. I mean, the catopatry in Grable, I support them completely. Marge and Tom, they are great souls and great people. And Marge, that's been her place for so long.
Clearwater, and we also have the metaphysical chapel and the Unity Spiritual Center. A lot of things here. It's a vortex. I like to, well, that's my word. I have to.
Well, it is a vortex. I mean, the thing about it is this land in Fort Wayne, Indiana is very sacred. We have the 3 rivers. The Indians were here. You know, the Indians were here, and any place that Indians really were at, there was water. It was very sacred. You know, to me, the Indian culture is the best to me because they were about community. They were also about honoring. You know, when it comes to religions, I feel like shamanism and the Indian way is the best. And the simple fact is they honored everything. They understood that everything had spirit, everything mattered, and then never take without giving. You know, you cannot always take from this earth and expect to have things back. You have to give and take. That's how it goes. You know,
and that's how the universe responds to us.
Why this world is the way it is, because people want to take and not give anything, and wonder why after a while they don't get anything. Well, you got to give to get. You know, it's the exchange of energy.
So we have about 4 minutes left, Rusty.
Are you still on the phone, Erlinda?
Yeah, I'm here.
Sorry, we really just talked you down.
Sorry to keep you
Sorry.
on hold here.
I love you, Erlinda. Are y'all leaving?
We don't know yet.
Okay. All right. Well, I will talk to you later. Blessings, my dear.
Okay,
Great to meet you this way.
You too.
Bye.
Even though she was right in front of me.
We totally kind of tuned her out.
I
Forgot.
Yeah, we get carried away.
That's all right.
The waves of love carry us away.
You know, I've talked about Erlinda several times. You know, me and her husband, I did spiritual counseling for them for like 8 months and everything, and they're doing wonderful. I mean, they packed up and went to Florida, and now she wanted to go to Florida. Now she's in Florida. She don't want to be in Florida, but he's very happy. He works for a car lot, and he's very happy, making good money, you know.
Great.
And so I think they would financially be able to open up a store. I mean, she would complain that there's nothing to do, there's nothing spiritual to do there, then do it. And she's woke up a lot. Like when she psychically, when she got down there, she started waking up, and she was Facebook videoing me, Rusty, and I'm like, well, be careful what you ask for. You just may get it.
We have time for one more quick call.
Greta.
If anyone wants to pick up that phone, 260-422-3902. There's only 5 minutes left to this show here today on the hotline.
Absolutely.
And so you've been acknowledging everyone there, right?
Greta, if you're still on, send some hearts, because I want to speak very kindly of you, and I want to make sure you hear it. Yes, I love you too, Greta. Greta is a dear, dear, dear soul. She was married to someone that passed away, and he was one of the best mediums I've ever seen in my life. I mean, for real. He would sit there and let spirit come in and out of him. He was really gifted. He passed away, And when he passed away, that day I was at church. It was literally like the same day or the next day. I look up and I see he had the most beautiful, piercing blue eyes. And I remember I looked up and I saw his eyes. It's going to make me cry.
Oh.
And I knew, but he gets around. I knew that he was around. But Greta is such a lovely soul. She's from England. Aren't you from England? And she is just a beautiful soul. She really is. And so I just wanted to send my love to you live on the air and let you know I truly adore you.
Oh, that was sweet. That was sweet. That was very touching. It's like sometimes I just want to pause when you feel that love.
Yeah, because it's like when you find your soulmate and they leave you so early, it kind of leaves you devastated. And it devastated her because he was a great man and they were so good together. I mean, they traveled all over the country and helped people and stuff like that. And she really deals with angels a lot. She really does. And she's just such a sweet soul.
So, dear Angel, what's coming up for you in the next 30 days?
Well, I'm going to Jackson, Michigan
Yeah.
For a psychic fair that I'm doing in Jackson, Michigan. That is on the 30th at the Corinthian Center. It's a metaphysical church. Come out and see me. That is on the 30th. Yeah, on the 30th, which is this Saturday. It's from 10 o'clock in the morning until 6 o'clock at night. There's wonderful mediums. I will be there. It's like 2.5 hours from here. And so we really would love to see you there. That's Jackson, Michigan,
Okay.
Corinthians.
And that's what facility is that?
The Corinthians
Corinthians.
Center, which is a metaphysical church in Jackson, Michigan.
I'm sure there's a website that maybe everyone out there could connect to.
Absolutely. And then, of course, the Fort Wayne Metaphysical Chapel. We have service every Thursday night at 7:30. We eat afterwards, so you could come for that, and every Sunday at 5 o'clock. So we would love to see you. It's such a wonderful, beautiful place. Everybody is so kind and so loving, and it's the energies when you walk in, it's unmistakable. Every time anybody walks into that, they are affected in a positive way. They really are.
And then I'd like to also include the Unity Spiritual Center, who has a booth at our Johnny Appleseed Festival going on today. Go out there and get some of that wonderful harvest soup. That's their biggest and only fundraiser they do of the year. So go out there and pick some of that up for yourself. And meanwhile, it is time to end the show.
Yes, it is.
Time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I mean, this show really does fly by. It's kind of surprising. It surprises me. And I thank you for everyone that called in. We really want, I mean, I love that my friends and stuff called in, but we really want to get y'all to start calling people that have never called. I think there's only one person that called that I didn't know. The other people I talk to and stuff and give spiritual advice and they ask me questions, so they trust me. But we really want to reach out, and we want you to share this on Facebook. We want you to share this on your page. Hopefully it can help someone and answer some questions if they have them. If on TV, we thank you for watching.
Yeah, and that's the truth. You know, there might be somebody who did call in and it would be applicable to somebody else who is watching, because we are all one. We're never alone. And there is only one more minute left in the show.
Another one bites the dust.
Yeah, so I just want to also remind everyone out there in Airstream land to change your channel to channel 1, because in exactly 1 hour, the first episode of TV Angels Talk in Our Soul Relationship will be on. And that's starting the 12-episode series that answers a lot of traumas, addictions, just love, how to work on your process, how to. So, and that's where you're coming up.
All right.
Is that okay?
Yes, absolutely.
So we'll be seeing Rusty back on TV Angels Talk in Our Soul Relationship. So I want everyone to tune into that one as well, and please like it and share it, if you will.
All right. What is it?
So it is time to say goodbye, and thank you all for taking your time to stop, look, and listen in our divine appointment here today. And with that, we can say
divine love and holy kisses.
Divine love and holy kisses. I just poured out.
Pour it out.
Pour it on me. Thank you, Facebook, for hosting us today. Oh, you know, we are the only TV Facebook show on.
Yes.
Spirit
well,
told me that.
we do thank y'all for tuning in. But you know something?